Picture this. You wake up tomorrow in Night City 2077. Sounds cool, right? Chrome arms, flying cars, maybe you're some badass mercenary with a leather jacket. But here's the thing. What if you're not the hero? What if you're just normal? What if you're trying to buy groceries while gangs shoot each other outside the store? What if your boss can just delete your memories if you annoy them? Trust me, by the end of this video, you will be kissing the ground of whatever boring town you live in right now. Part 1. Living like a king while everyone wants you dead. Okay, let's say you got lucky. You climbed the corporate ladder without getting murdered. Now you're waking up on the 85th floor of some massive tower in city center. But then you notice, those windows are bulletproof. 3 executives got assassinated last night and your bodyguards are already on high alert. Welcome to corporate paradise, where every handshake might be your last. You step onto floors made from real wood. Something so rare that trees only exist in museums now. Your mirror shows the price of success. Armor plating under your skin, glowing cyber eyes, and scars from that accident 6 months ago. Your daily schedule pops up while you brush your teeth. 9 AM, profit meeting. 11 AM, hostile takeover planning. 2 PM, employee motivation session. 4 PM, eliminate security leak. That last one makes you pause. 6 months ago, the security leak was probably someone just like you, someone who thought they were untouchable. But then your phone buzzes with a message that makes your blood freeze. Contract approved. Target you. Payment 2 million eddies. Good luck. Your hand shakes as you put down the phone. All that success, all that power, and someone just put a bounty on your head like you're some street punk. You put on your suit that feels like expensive armor. Your tie clip is actually an EMP grenade. Even your cologne is designed to confuse tracking systems. Breakfast arrives by drone. Real eggs from actual chickens, not the protein paste everyone else eats. But as you take your first bite, your medical scanners detect unusual toxin levels in your bloodstream. You spit out the eggs, but the poisoning already started. In Night City's corporate world, death doesn't come with explosions. It comes with a sip of coffee, a handshake with a friend, or a breakfast from your favorite restaurant. This is life at the top. Surrounded by luxury, but never safe. Every meal might kill you, every meeting might be an ambush, every day might be your last. But here's the crazy part, you can't just quit. In Night City, once you're in the corporate game, the only way out is in a body bag. Part 2. One job from death. Now let's drop 85 floors down to street level, where survival isn't about poison coffee. It's about dodging bullets and hoping your next job doesn't get you flatlined. You're waking up in Watson, Night City's industrial hellscape. In a closet-sized apartment you share with 2 other people because rent costs a fortune. The noise hits you first. Factory machines grinding, distant gunshots, and the buzz of delivery drones for people who can actually afford them. Your bed is a cheap fold-out that you share with the night shift guy. The sheets smell like industrial soap and someone else's sweat. But it's yours for 8 hours. Which makes you luckier than half the city. Your eye implant flickers to life, showing messages from your fixer. 3 jobs available: bodyguard work, data theft, and a delivery run through gang territory. But then you see the 4th message, the one that changes everything. They know it was you. Tiger Claws put 50k on your head, dead or alive. Run, now. Your hands shake as you stumble to the shared bathroom. The cracked mirror shows what street life does to you. Pale skin from never seeing sunlight, bloodshot eyes from toxic air, and cheap cyber implants that barely keep you competitive. The shower uses recycled water mixed with chemicals that burn your skin. Real water costs too much for street apartments. You choke down a nutrition bar made from processed bugs while your mind races. 50k eddies. That's enough to make your best friend put a bullet in your head. You check your gear. Basic pistol, ceramic knife, taser for non-lethal problems. Everything chosen for survival, nothing for comfort. Outside, the streets are already crawling with the morning shift. Workers heading to factories, delivery drones buzzing overhead, gang members marking their territory with spray paint and violence. You catch the armored bus through the combat zones. The bulletproof windows are cracked and chipped from previous attacks. Other passengers mind their own business. Everyone's trying to stay invisible. But you can't be invisible when you're worth 50k dead. Your destination? Kabuki District, Tiger Claw territory. The job is simple. Extract someone from a gang-controlled building. You've done extractions before, but this time you're walking straight into the hands of people who want you dead. The irony isn't lost on you. Your last job might be in the territory of the gang that's hunting you. The bus stops and you step into Kabuki's neon chaos. You check your weapons one more time, pull up your collar, and walk into the maze of streets where your job and possibly your last breath is waiting. But then your phone buzzes with a message that makes everything worse. Job cancelled. Client found dead. Tiger claws know you're coming. It's a trap. Great. Now you're walking into an ambush with nowhere to run and a target on your back. Just another Tuesday in Night City. Part 3. The Invisible People. But what if you're not a corporate executive or a street mercenary? What if you're just one of Night City's millions of forgotten people trying to live a normal life in the most abnormal place on Earth? You're waking up in Haywood, the family-friendly district, which is like calling a shark attack a swimming incident. Your apartment is smaller than a prison cell and you share it with your spouse and 2 kids. The morning light coming through your window is fake. A holographic projection because real sunlight can't reach this deep into the urban canyon. You haven't seen actual sunshine in weeks. Your alarm is the building's PA system announcing that the morning shift starts in 30 minutes. Today's air quality is dangerous. Don't breathe outside for more than 15 minutes. Privacy doesn't exist when 4 people live in a space smaller than a walk-in closet. Your kids sleep on a bunk bed that folds into the wall. You and your spouse work different shifts, so your relationship exists in 30-minute windows between jobs. Breakfast is a ration pack from your employer. Synthetic nutrients designed to keep you alive and working. It tastes like cardboard mixed with sadness, but it's free and it keeps your family fed. Your job is assembling electronics in one of Haywood's factories. 12 hours a day of putting circuit board A into slot B while robots do the actual skilled work. You're basically a human robot, doing tasks too simple to automate but too boring for anyone with better options. The factory floor is a nightmare of noise, chemical fumes and accidents waiting to happen. Your supervisor announces over the speakers that production quota just increased 15%. Mandatory overtime starts now. Refuse and you're fired and evicted. Your cyber implants are basic workplace gear. Company property, installed as a job requirement. Enhanced reflexes to prevent accidents. Neural interfaces to operate machinery. And lung filters to process the toxic air. During your 15-minute lunch break, you eat identical ration packs while holographic ads play on the walls. Luxury foods, exotic vacations, advanced cybernetics. They're not trying to sell you anything. They're rubbing your face in what you can't have. Your spouse works night shift at a weapons factory. Your kids attend corporate education centers, learning basic skills for factory work. Reading, writing, and following orders. Critical thinking isn't part of their education. That's for corpo kids. After work, you walk home through the streets patrolled by corporate security. They're not protecting you, they're protecting corporate property, which includes the workers needed to run the factories. But then your daughter asks a question that breaks your heart. Why can't we go outside like the other people on TV? You don't know how to explain that the outside world is toxic, violent, and controlled by forces that see her as a future worker at best. Maybe tomorrow. You lie, because hope is the only thing that you can still give her for free. Your spouse prepares to leave for night shift. As you get ready for sleep, you have 30 minutes together, spent in exhausted silence. Too tired to talk, too defeated to dream of anything better. As you drift off in your tiny apartment, Night City continues outside. Sirens, gunfire, machinery, and the electronic hum of a city that never stops consuming its citizens. You're not living, you're being slowly processed, like raw material in the factories where you spend your days. And tomorrow, you will wake up and do it all again. Because in Night City, the only alternative to exploitation is death. But here's the thing that makes it even worse. You know your kids will inherit this exact same life, and their kids after them. In Night City, there's no American dream, no climbing the ladder, no better tomorrow. There's just today, and surviving long enough to see another one just like this one.